Hello everyone, Chef Matt Hammerschmidt. Let me tell you all some facts about me. Fact: I'm allergic to face coverings. I can't have this area covered for very long. Like, within 15 minutes, I'm gasping for air under exertion. At a sitting rest, an hour, I'm starting to gasp for air from not having enough oxygen saturation in my body, from excessive heat buildup in my body. And that's just some of the things that happen. I had to quit going to church because if I didn't, the infection in my tooth. Yeah, I have an abscess tooth about right here. Okay? With a huge hole in it that will swallow a pea whole. That's how big the tooth is. That's how big the hole in my tooth is. And to give you an extreme perspective here, the average human being has 2.5 gallons of blood. The average American has 2.5 gallons of blood in their system. Well, let me tell you a fact here. I don't have that much blood in me because I'm not the average human weight or size. I'm 5'7", 108 pounds. There's not much fat to me at all. I wrestled at 3% fat, just doing what I always did year round. I've always been very low fat content, very low body fat content. Okay, I got pythons. Not only do I have pythons, I have legs that are strong and wiry. My legs, I can pretty much do this with my hands around the biggest part of my thigh without being around my butt. Literally, I can't wear a size 30 pair of pants even though my waist is about 29 inches. Because my waist is smaller around than my hips. And I eat. I definitely eat. Look. Not only do I have that against me. Okay? Think about this. Not only do I have that fact against me. A very little body size. I have other things that play against me. Medically, in terms of the mask. I do have some permanent lung damage from growing up with a smoker. So on top of being the highest my oxygen saturation has ever been in my life, at rest, was 98% oxygen saturation. Let's bring that to a walk. About 94%. Let's bring that up to a jog. 85%. Maybe 86%. Wow. At a run, I'm going to put it this way. You see me running, you better freaking follow, because there's probably a darn good reason. Because I ain't running very far. I have done a 5-mile pace, sustained for a half-mile at the furthest. That's not very fast. I can sprint at 10 miles an hour for about 3/4 of a city block. I haven't smoked in over a year and a half. I'm nicotine-free, alcohol-free, drug-free. Now, let's put this into perspective for you. Not only do I have the lung damage from being around a smoker, and if you want to know how people are affected by smoking, look at me. I have lung damage dating back as early as 14. I started smoking at about 18, and I quit in April of 2019. Let me explain this to you all in a way that makes sense. Please, think about this. I'm already in a deficit for oxygen without a restriction over my face. Let me tell you a little story that happened that I didn't come forth with until now. And this actually happened. The guy did some jail time for skipping court. Anyways, there was this guy who he made me go to the store, and I was already very ill. And for me to be very ill, and I don't get ill very often for hardly anything at all. I was also malnourished at the time. And with me already being at a disadvantage for O2 sats, imagine me congested. And not only congested, but imagine me carrying 60 pounds on my back, congested, in temperatures below freezing. And I mean, comparably speaking, in the temperature in Fahrenheit was about 5 degrees. There was a strong wind on top of that. I made it about as far as half a mile at just a regular walk before I fainted. I came to with paramedics standing over top of me and kneeling down beside me saying, "Damn, it's good to have you back." I had a scarf over my mouth and nose, being forced to go shopping. Yeah. If that's not enough proof for you, now there's not going to be a way for you to confirm that, but understand this. I want you to look for edits within this video. Here's more proof that it exists. Think about this for a minute. You really got to think about this. Coming from a place of being forced to nearly die multiple times, I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid of feeling my death. And that's not even much of a fear for me. It's a hesitantly to die painfully and in vain. I'm not a fearful person, but I really would prefer, if I'm going to die painfully, quickly, or instantly. If I'm going to die, it's not going to be from doing something stupid that I know is going to damn near kill me. I've heard it from more bus drivers and more store managers and more store workers than I can count on all of my fingers and toes twice over. I'm getting tired of hearing it. I'm getting tired of denied customer service in violation of my medical rights. I've had it. The next person to try that crap that refuses me customer service because of my medical rights, you better hope you're not a small business. I'll sue. I will file a legal complaint about it. Even the governor's orders state those who have medical reasons to not be able to wear the masks are exempt from it.